Hey everybody, Larry Lawton here. Got a great video for you today. I'm going to be actually reviewing MrBEAST's 50 hours in solitary confinement. When I read that, I go, wow, this guy's going to really do 50 hours in solitary confinement. I ended up looking up the video, and I'll tell you, I'll be honest, it was a funny video, and I want to comment on it, so it's going to be good, and you guys have been asking for stuff like this, so this is what I wanted to do. Before I get started, please check me out on YouTube, member programs, Patreon. Check out my book, The Real 50 Hours of Solitary Confinement. How about 3 years in solitary confinement? All right, so now we're gonna jump into this video.
I am going to spend the next 50 hours alone in solitary.
He's gonna go 50 hours alone in solitary. Now, you see his room there. That's not a solitary confinement cell they made or whatever they did. But this is just to get you an idea. A real solitary confinement cell has nothing in it. Now, it depends. Now, there's a couple of different kinds of solitary confinement cells. There's what they call a dry cell. Dry cell has no water. That's where you have to shit 2 times to see if there's anything in your system, like you swallowed drugs in a visiting room, and they would come and put you in a dry cell till you shit it out, and then they'd clear you. And I've seen people try to open up the bags, the shit that goes through that crap. It is mind-boggling, but it is what it is. So let's look at how he's gonna handle 50 hours. Now, when I first heard 50 hours of solitary confinement, I kind of like laughed, because usually in prisons you get 28 days, 14 days. I don't think I've ever even seen less, maybe 7 days. But usually it's, you take your 7 days just to see the DHO, disciplinary hearing officer. So before you know it, you're doing 14, 15, 20 days, usually 28 days, 30 days, 60 days. Me, I was 11 straight months in the hole, 3 years in the hole while I was in prison. And we're gonna get into this one now.
This right here is the room I will be suffering in for the next 2 days. Normally I do 24 hours in a challenge like this, but I decided I'd push myself and go for 50.
Obviously, in this kind of little setup, they have 50 hours. I wanna see what they really do. I'm gonna tell you how really people handle the hole. And it's the isolation that kills you. And I didn't see that here, so we're gonna keep going.
MrBEAST. Hey, that's my channel.
That's real torture, watching your own videos.
I hate you guys.
You know what he said there? This is real torture, watching your own videos. It's true. I don't even watch my own videos. I can't even imagine me sitting through all my videos. I'd be fucking going crazy. So I understand that part.
Let's see if the door is actually locked. Oh, darn it, that would have been funny. Can I open this? Oh, I can't.
What I didn't see in that door, now I saw a slot in the top, and they'll have those where the guards can look in, but it's usually a long glass, and it's just a glass. You can't break the glass or anything. It's like a long piece of glass in the door. But they don't have a food slot. The food slot's where they open up and pass the food to you. So here they're gonna open up and stuff. So, again, that's not a real prison solitary confinement cell. And not that this is really anything like to be true of a real prison or anything like that. So I'm not trying to compare them, saying they're doing something wrong. They're having fun doing it. What really touched me in this video is you're gonna see what I mean. What really kind of gets you, giving me the chills.
Hey Jimmy, you want to hear what the inside of my throat sounds like?
Now, I give Jimmy a lot of credit for coming up with this and doing these things himself. I'm sure he don't need to do these anymore, but he does them. Good for him.
Admit, it's pretty annoying, but I'm not cracking. Are they gonna make me listen to this?
I'm trying to annoy Jimmy, so I'm having, are you gonna finish that croissant play?
Are you going to finish that croissant?
I think I'm in hell. I don't know how it can get much worse, to be honest.
Now, he doesn't think how much it can get much worse, but actually all that interaction is good. Keeps your senses going. What people don't understand about real solitary confinement is you dulls your senses. You have nobody to communicate with you. It's the most debilitating thing they can do to human beings. It's already been studied many times. Isolation is just very, very bad on a person. They're not isolating them. They're fucking with them. Isolation is worse.
I'm just gonna lay here and ignore it. They'll get bored eventually.
What they do in prison sometimes is they'll leave a light on all the time, 24/7. 24/7, that light never shuts off. That gets to be old. I mean, obviously we put a t-shirt over our eyes. We know how to handle stuff like that, and we sleep through that. That's the easy parts. But you will see people going crazy and doing stuff like they're doing at the end of the hall. Singing, usually it's singing, and it fucking drives you nuts. It's like nails on a chalkboard after a little bit. It gets crazy.
Hey, open up. Open up. Let me talk to them. Well, here's the thing. Shut up!
Now, they had a pretty nice cell. You saw he had a rolling chair to sit on. He's had a nice bed, nice bathroom. You know, that's not a real fucking cell to me.
Enjoy all 10 hours of Patrick sleeping.
Why is he breaking his own shit? That I don't get. Don't break your own shit. That's going a little crazy.
Gonna give Jimmy the most anxiety ever. Enjoy this. Got a couple of notifications, better check them.
Now, I get what they're trying to do to him, just drive him crazy and all that, but for 50 hours, I could sit on a toilet for 50 hours and complete this challenge. You wanna fuck with me? Fuck with me. But I want you to look right now, it says 49 hours to go, and look at the bed he's got. That's a pretty fucking nice bed. We didn't have that shit in real solitary confinement. You got a little mattress this fucking big. And it's got a pillow built into it, if you want to call it a pillow. It's really just a bump at the top of the fucking mattress.
I'm kind of going crazy. So here's the game plan. Those are the speakers. I have a chair. I can take the tripod from this camera.
And we're gonna put you on the ground. All right.
Yes. All right, I got one. They don't have an off switch, so I think I have to just bash them together. Batter up. Shut up! I'm tired! It's been an hour! Yes! Die! Yes! It's gone!
Now, I totally get breaking a cell. Guys would do that. They would fuck up their cells in prison. And what they would do was flood them. And there's a number of ways of flooding cells. Obviously, you could break the fire system thing, but they have that covered pretty good now. Guys figure ways to get it. Also, the toilets are what they call power flush toilets. And before the guard realized it, because they control the water on the outside, they'll flood their cell and it'll be down the whole fucking tier. And, you know, you're only doing it to yourself. That's what I used to always wonder. Why are you doing this? You're only doing it to yourself.
All right, I'm gonna try to get some shut-eye. I think they all left to go get things, which means I'm here alone. And when they get back, they're not gonna let me sleep. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep now. Hopefully I can catch a few Z's, because I guarantee you tonight, they're not gonna let me sleep at all.
He is right about that. You know, you do get sleep deprivation. You think you can go in there and sleep. Now, obviously you can. In some places you just, that's all people do. They become vegetables almost. They don't even like read or work out like I did and stuff like that. I read books every day. I had a book card. I was telling you guys, I've read the Bible 5 times cover to cover. I've read the Quran 3 times cover to cover. I read the Torah 3 times cover to cover. Numerous Buddhist books, because that's all they would give you in some holes. They would only give you a book, a religious book. Some places gave you book carts and stuff like that, depending on the prison.
Despite only being 3 hours in the challenge, it was honestly getting pretty rough. But thankfully, I destroyed their speakers.
We can't play a speaker in there, but we can play a speaker out here into there. He destroyed the entire sound system.
So this is our solution. Dun, dun, dun.
I have a 3-part plan to hide myself. Step 1 is I need to block the door so they can't see me through that. Step 2 is I need to cover the mirror. Step 3 is I need to cover the cameras. Once I do all that, they'll have no way of seeing what I'm up to.
Why is he taking apart his bed? What's he doing?
Now, what he's gonna do there is cover the door. Like in prison, I did this. I took my little thin mattress, put it up against the door, because the one time they got me, they opened the food slot, they sprays me with the mace that shoots 20 feet, that shit right in your mouth and your face, and oh my God, you're on your floor, fucking snot coming out of you, fucking, it's terrible. That shit tears, it's really, really bad. So the next time what I did is I took my mattress like he's doing, there is a food slot, I was wrong, look it, they made a food slot in that door, I was wrong. So it's there, so now he's gonna cover that so they can't actually open that and do anything, and they hate that. If you cover yourself like he's doing, where they can't see you in there, they're coming to the goon squad, period. They're coming with the goon squad. The minute you cover up that glass so they can't look in, cover up the doors where they can't look in, they're coming to get you. They don't know if you're hanging yourself, they don't know what's going on, you're cutting yourself, whatever, they don't know. They have to come get you, and they're coming strong. They're not fucking around. The first thing they do, though, is they'll come down with the guards, and then the lieutenant comes down, and then your unit comes down. The case manager, the counselors, the unit manager, they all come down. And the psychologist comes down. The last one who comes down before fucking shit hits the fan is the captain, who's the head of security of the prison. Once he comes down and says, listen, I'm gonna give you one more warning. You better take this shit off that door, we're coming. They're already suited up, you're fucked. And they're coming hard. I don't know how he's putting that stuff against the wall, how we did it. You can actually cover up the vent when it's too cold. You actually take a piece of paper, but the toothpaste they give you in prison, it's the little tubes, that little shit. It's like fucking cement. I'm not kidding you. You can put that like in the corners of each thing, put it up there, it will stay up there. It's like cement. Put pictures up, that's what you use. It's like almost glue. So you put shit against the wall, and I'm talking concrete walls and everything. Best shit in the world. It will cover it up. You cover vents, leave a little piece open if you only want a little air. Believe me, it makes a big, big difference. Total. First of all, they would handle that very easily. They wouldn't have a camera sitting out. It's in a box. Anything they don't want you to fuck with, and they've been around the system a long time, it's in a box you can't get to. First of all, you couldn't get up that high. You don't have anything to hit it like he did. And it's in a box, so that's not, no way is that gonna happen.
I'm gonna turn it towards facing the corner. Now that camera can't see this side of the room.
The guy's thinking. I give him, he's thinking on his feet. He's thinking how to move things so they can't see him. He's thinking how to make things where he can do what he wants. Obviously, the other people on the other end are thinking the same way, and they should have thought about this in the beginning, whoever sets this up. If I want to put him in solitary confinement in any jail cell, I know he's fucked.
As you can see, it can't currently see me. And boom. Now, the window is sealed, they can't see me, and I moved the other camera. They have no eyes on me currently.
Once they have no eyes on you, you are getting goon squatted. Goon squad's coming.
I've been in here for almost 8 hours.
I'm bored, and I still have 42 hours left.
He's bored, and he has 42 hours to go. First of all, you know what I would have did? Start working out. I mean, doing push-ups, doing stuff against the toilet, doing, tricep stuff, doing stuff off the back, handstand presses against the wall. I used to do upside down on the wall. Handstand presses. I mean, he's got to do stuff. He should be working out. That one helps with your energy. Two, it tires you out, and you'll be able to sleep through anything sometimes.
Is this what you've been doing the last 5 hours? Yes.
Oh! I don't like seeing it from the side, Jimmy.
I'm gonna hide under this blanket and they're gonna eventually stop torturing me because I'm not gonna react and they're gonna get bored.
That's not happening. Guards aren't getting bored. They do fuck with you, but they fuck with you in different ways. How the guards fuck with you, there's a pipe chasing between the door and next 2 cells. And they'll come and shut that water off. Literally shut your water off. Now, if this kid Jimmy couldn't shit or piss because there was no water and it was coming up, he'd quit that fucking thing. He'd quit it himself. You gotta shit, you gotta think it, and it floats up after days. You'll beg them to put the water on, because now it's not going down. You still gotta fucking shit, you gotta piss. They control the water.
Jimmy! I'm gonna lower this.
These other 3 guys on the outside seem like they're having a lot of fun doing this too, though.
Play it over and over.
Jimmy ain't been to sleep.
No, sir.
I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction of reacting.
Like I said, he thinks they're not reacting, and you don't see him shitting and jacking off and doing all the shit that happens in prison. It's just funny as hell there, but hey, listen, they're trying. This guy's tried some stuff, man. This beast, this Jimmy guy, he's tried some crazy shit, which I gotta give him a lot of credit for.
All right, so we got Jimmy's food. Sir, here's your food.
Thank you.
Look at the food he's getting. That will make him quit. When they put food on a tray and pass it through that food chute and it's got spit in it. I'm not kidding you. A gob of spit, and you're so hungry, you take it out with the potatoes they had, throw it in your fucking tray, in the toilet, and eat that food because you're still fucking hungry. That's when you know you're getting fucked with. They don't do this. They're giving him Logan's Roadhouse. Not a fucking bad deal he's got. He's gonna eat fucking steak and fucking prison, and they're giving it to him. Hey, here's your bag. Listen, I'd have stayed here even with them fucking with me for a long time. Are you kidding me?
I need a ladder to fix that camera. It's really high up. You guys took my tripod.
Okay, that's fair.
I got it. Yeah, get it back. Yeah. My plan worked. I now have a ladder. Carl made this hole in the wall and I might be able to reach it with this ladder.
Give him a ladder, no matter what. I got it. It's a game. It's kind of fun. But solitary, it is not.
Haha, I got the speakers. Okay, I'll throw those over there. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm good at this stuff. And now I'll fix their camera, now that I got what I wanted. Welcome back, camera. Sorry for abusing you.
See, that camera would be in a box that he couldn't have changed it to begin with. He couldn't have shut it off. Couldn't have did anything. That would fuck with him. You see the way his toilet is, though? That toilet would be out. It's behind that concrete wall you're seeing. Obviously, that would be wide open. It's all wide open for them to see and do whatever the fuck happens. That's just it. Don't ever think you have privacy in prison in any way at all.
We got Jimmy a little gift. This is his favorite actor that's ever existed, Drake Bell.
He's only there 18 hours. And they're giving him, like, psychological stuff now.
Now he has a siren.
Oh my God! I think at this point we're just exciting him with how much that we're hanging out with him. I think we just absolutely isolate him now.
He's right. They are giving him stuff to do. The time goes quicker when there's shit to do. Isolation at times shuts it off. I mean, you don't know what time it is. And time, you know, it's weird because it's only your mind. Total isolation is rough. This isn't isolation, obviously.
It's been a pretty crazy first half day.
I do notice he got out of his clothes because you know why? Those clothes smell. Trust me, we used to stay naked or in our underwear. Period. That's it. Naked or it depends on the cell. I've been in cells so hot you couldn't even stay in your underwear, otherwise they'd be soaking wet. So you just could lay naked. Nobody gives a shit. Who gives a fuck you're doing? I mean, it's so hot. It's 110 degrees in there. You know, so you do what you can. And when you don't have a shower, like they're supposed to give you a shower 3 days a week, they don't. You do bird baths. You do as much as you can with the water out of the sink.
They made a mistake giving me this bad boy.
Now, why did he need the hand to do that when his own hand can reach it? Didn't get that either, but it's fun.
Guys, he's gonna cause destruction. Oh my God, he broke the TV. No, 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 no.
I'd be pissed they broke the TV. That's me, but I guess they got a lot of money.
So I just wanted to get Jimmy a cake because he's been in here for a while and he could probably use a cake right now.
A cake? He's been in here a while? God damn, now getting me hungry.
In there. Oh! That actually splashed on me a little bit. Jimmy wanted a nutritious meal. If he doesn't like that, I have a backup plan.
I was not expecting that. Thank you.
They did feed him through the food slot. Did you see that, guys? They put the little thing through the food slot. They actually have a tray. They put a tray on there and they just, boom, tray it. We'll go next one, tray it. And the guards do that. But look at he destroyed that cell. Now, I don't know if that multiple clothes over there on the left, did you see that, guys? I don't know what that is. Is that other jumpsuits or it must be of some sort. I don't know what it is. It's kind of confused me. He's got it nice set up with chairs, a table, all of this shit. Pretty nice he's living.
That's sad. I feel terrible. Why would you voluntarily do this to yourself?
You know, you do have visiting in solitary if you're not sentenced to that and you lost your visits. A lot of times you lose your visits when the DHO gives you a sanction. But they don't visit like this. You got to go out and you get through the glass. Usually when the hole, it's through the glass. Some prisons you actually go to the visiting room, but you have a special section to sit in, and you're in orange, so everybody in there knows you're in the hole. I used to give messages to friends then.
Don't you want to get out and go home with Maddie, Jimmy?
No, not really. In 50 more hours.
No, not really. Don't want to go home with this girl. That's funny.
I smell so bad.
Hear what he said? I smell so bad. That is so true. You don't get the shower, you smell. Period. End of story. That's the way it goes. But he could be taking a shower or a bird bath in that sink right there, I see. Do it right, man. Do it right.
I've been laying on this mattress for the last few hours, just chilling. Could have sworn the guys were gonna come back to mess with me, but they didn't. So I guess I'll just go to bed. I don't know. I'm excited to get out of here. This is my last night.
Look at him for real. Look at the guy's face. You could tell he's burnt. I mean, I don't care what you do for 50 straight hours without... He didn't get any sleep. That's, you know, you don't get any sleep. Fucking with you or not. Even when you're there in the first few days, you don't. It depends. Your mind is always racing. I mean, just racing. But when you don't get sleep, you got a guy on the end of the tier that's a fucking pain in the ass. Whatever you do, that's gonna be rough.
This place is disgusting. God.
It is disgusting. And me, I didn't like a disgusting place. I used to clean. I used to get on my hands and knees and clean the floor.
Good morning. Like a normal person, I start off the morning with a pee. They got rid of my timer, so I don't know how long I've been in here. Also, I forgot to flush the toilet.
Listen, don't forget to flush the toilet. Or anybody who's ever been in prison will tell you, if you have a cellie, you wipe the bowl. You don't have a toilet seat. You sit your ass on a piece of it's stainless, the whole thing. And after every time you pee, you wipe that fucking thing clean, and then you throw your toilet paper in there. You don't leave fucking piss splatter on that fucking thing. Now, you wouldn't do that. And you wouldn't, not in my cell, you wouldn't do that.
They arrived at 9 a.m. They then proceeded to make me watch an hour and a half of memes, and they messed with me for 20 minutes. On God, it is 10:50, not 11:15. When I get out, I have an hour and 20 minutes left. I'm not leaving early. Close this door. You guys are jerks.
You know, as funny as that is, you do lose track of time. So I wanted to say that. You lose track of time. So this video had me kind of like, you know, there were a few things in this video, whether it was the mattress size, the food, you know, putting it up against the door, the mattress, or how they mess with you, the toilet system, or this, getting lack of trial, or him smelling himself. Those are the things that really hit me when I watch it. I know I watch videos differently than most people. Most people watch them and it's just fun and all that kind of shit. My brain processes them different because I live that life. I'm not happy about that. I hope you never have to do that as well. So this was a fun challenge. He literally lost track of time. Think of that. Lost track of time. So that's something else.
Let's go watch anime. Come on. Hey, what's up?
You can unlock the door, it's been known.
You stayed in an hour extra, by the way.
And you know, he survived. He had fun doing a challenge. It was not solitary confinement. I like those words they use, but it's not solitary confinement, but it was a fun video. And it did bring back memories, not good ones, but they did. And you know, I'm gonna have to do a video with him where we really do something in prison. I'll set it up like the real fucking way you can do it. Because then it's just, I mean, it's a mental game. It's more of a mental game. And sadly, you won't see it. He'll start going crazy. Before you know it, the guy will be fucked up in the brain. And you gotta worry about deep depressions and suicides and everything else. But it was a fun video. Thank you, MrBEAST. Keep doing the good stuff. I love at least watching this stuff and having fun watching somebody try to do something crazy. Have fun. You guys out there, don't go to prison. Watch my show, watch his show, watch the show. Have fun, stay safe, make good choices, everybody. Have a great day.